Hello and welcome to Everyone Knows a Dave. Today you join me on a bit of fly fishing at Pinewood Reservoir in Colorado, up in Larimer County. Yeah, I'm parked up here down by the reservoir. Let me just show you that. Beautiful. It's a 100-acre. It's actually a little bit empty. They do empty them out this time of year. So just got down here and just saw a few fish moving off a point down here, so I'm gonna give it a throw with a fly rod. You know, people bait fish down here and everything, but I'm gonna use a fly rod today, so hopefully I'll have a few fish, and I'll see you down on the bank. Okay, just going to head out to this point over here. I just saw a few fish moving. It's not very far walk from the car park. I do have my line tray for casting today with me if these rocks become a problem. It's going to try a little homemade woolly worm at first. I'm going to try an intermediate line, like a glass intermediate line, clear intermediate line. See how that works. Yeah, anyway. So, it's nice and calm today. Not too crazy. Wind-wise, I actually was a little worried in case the lakes were going to be frozen today. But I got up to Carter Lake and that was clear, and then I got to Flatiron Lake. That was clear. And so, yeah. So I carried on coming up here. Anyway, let's drop my stuff off. Also fishing an apps worm on the other, that's a full sinking line. I might try that in a minute. And then you can see this is a little woolly worm there that I tied up myself, and a little pheasant tail on the top there. So I'm going to try that first, see what happens, and give it a go. So I'm not going to get too far in the water, not even hardly in the water. This line has a little bit of memory on it, so let's give it a little stretch first of all. Whoa, a lot of memory on it. Ooh, had a little pull. Definitely had a little pull. Yeah. One's a bit tangly. find little pools. Hello, what happened there? Huh, lost my pheasant tail. Oh, another one. Let's just. Some of these rocks are a little jagged, so can't believe it's bit off by a fish. Wow. Along the bank a bit, because there must be some really sharp rocks down there. Lost 2 flies in the space of, I don't know, half a dozen casts, so yeah, I don't want to be going through my fly box. So I just moved along a little bit. I'm actually weighed out a little bit. A few people coming down, mainly to use the toilet, but there's nobody else fishing on the lake. So hopefully I've got this all to myself. Anyway, I switched to a little orange tail woolly worm and a orange tail woolly worm and a little green damselfly. So hopefully that'll tempt them a bit. I'll go back to the car in a second, get my line tray and maybe weigh it out a little way, see if I can get a little bit more depth on this. Although I did see the fish not 20 yards from the bank, just popping. So of course there's other methods I can use, floating line. Maybe put a little hare's ear on, drift it across the top. We've got some of those Dynamite Harry greys, and just suspend it underneath a dry fly. So we'll see. Lots of time to go. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of rocks just out there. Snagged them up again, so anyway. Oh yeah, little monkey. That was a bite. Yeah, little bite there. I just saw a few fish moving around. Just topping, I cast out to one. And a little pull. I'll try the apps worm in a minute. Can't get them interested in that. That's better. Well, I've changed to a floating line. I've just had 2 in 2 casts, and this is 3 in 3 casts. Just this little stocky, he's on the hold him in the net. Oh, damn. Sorry, fishy. Oh well, that's good. Found the method finally. Yep. Oh, I think this might be on the crackleback. Yep. And a little crackleback. Just hold him in the net. There it is. I better release this time. There you go, fishy. So yeah, this is a little crackleback. Little top, you know, top water indicator, little, you know, kind of replicates lots of little things really. But I tied a few of these up, and these little stockies like them. Well, campers, that wind started to really pick up, that headwind, and at that bank there, I had a few fish. I had like You've seen them on the video already, I'm sure. Yeah, I had like 4 just small stockies though, maybe a couple of little pulls as well. Yeah, they're on the woolly worm, and I also had 1 or maybe 2 on the crackleback. Yeah, which is a little tiny wet fly, which kind of imitates midges. There was some hatch going on earlier, but since that wind picked up, it's a cold wind, that hatch has stopped. So yeah, I'm going to move spots. I'm going to move farther down the bank and on the opposite side of the lake. It's a short walk, maybe a quarter of a mile. So anyway, I'm just having a cup of coffee, sorry, and a bite to eat. I'll see you out there. Well, I worked my way onto the other side of the lake. Cars parked way over there. A little bit of bushwhacking, but not too bad. So I think I'm going to start off on this point here and work my way around the corner. Try the point around the corner. So on the way down there. I'll see you down there. I've worked my way around the other side. I've took the crackle back off, but I may put that back on again. Much less windy over here. I've got this whole bay to work in. Probably working around to the other point. I've seen a few fish move already. As I said, I took the crackle back off. I put a buzzer on the top dropper. Just gonna slowly work that away from this point. This point looks really nice, so we'll see what we can get. I may put the crackle back on. As I said, I've seen a few little fish moving. I may put something different on, so like a cruncher or something. So anyway, okay, give it a few casts. Nothing on the first one. Let's see what happens. And he come from nowhere. Oh. It's on the little black cruncher. Huh. Oh. Whew. That was a bit of a hike. Anyway, bit of a bust over there. I had the one rainbow on a black and claret. I know the name for it. I'll put it up. I'll put it up there. I'll put it up there somewhere. And yeah, just on the intermediate line. Struggling with the intermediate line. I may have to buy a new one. It's a cheap line, so it's just gotten really nasty. So you're gonna have to dip their hand in the pocket and spend some of those beer tokens. But anyway, I've got like about 2 hours left. It's 2:30 now, so I'm gonna go back to where I was before. The wind switched around a little bit. It's kind of an easterly wind, which is great. So I'm gonna go back to where I was before because it's easy in, easy out, and give it the last hour or so, and see if we can't wrangle a few more of those trout down that bottom end. So okay, see you at the bankside. Well, that's put the kibosh on. He's put the kibosh on where I was going to go back to, which was just there. You can see it's about 60 yards from where I was fishing this morning. So he's just sitting there trying to hold that huge rack up on his head. I can't get any closer than, I don't want to get any closer than this. It's actually hunting season right now. He's just down here at Pinewood Reservoir, just chilling, just chewing the cud and just staying out of the way. So anyway, I think I'm going to maybe go around the corner a bit more away from him and fish there. So anyway, or maybe I'll go up to Flatiron. That's just down the road, so not very far. So okie dokie, I'll see you at the bankside when I get there. So I've come down to Flatiron Reservoir, over by the dam wall. We've had some success, my friend Carl and I had some success down here. We were fishing bait last time, but it was pretty easy fishing. So I'm just going to give it a throw with the fly rod. We'll give it half an hour or so, see what happens. So anyway, see you down there. Well, that's it for the end of the day. It's just 4:15. Had a couple more fish here. There's a lot of fish rising, but I think they're coming up for what's affectionately known as fisherman's curse, or canis. They're very, very tiny flies, but I've had a couple on the crackle back again. That's been the big killer today, and just a couple of small rainbows, although the first one I had felt pretty decent, so that's probably the best fish. But I lost that one, and then I had 2 more. So anyway, not bad all told, you know, probably about 8-10 fish in the day. So yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it's fun. Okay, see you on the next one.